an hour the rhythm, for an hour the rhythm. Clack, 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 clack of the wheels on the rails over joints in the tracks. The wheels on the rails, clack, clack on the tracks. Clack, 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 clack. At the crossing, bells shift down. At the crossing, bells shift down. The whistle, long, long, short, long. Signal light tower telling the engineer to go faster, go faster. How exciting it is. Open windows, see rows of trees flashing by, kids squashing pennies, birds startle, dogs howl. Faces turn, people wave as we race to the city. A train, a train. In the bowels of Penn Station, wheels screech and tracks groan. Sparks fly and illuminate a cavern of stone. Stuff of nightmares and dreams, so fantastic to be. On a ride with my angel, sitting here next to me. On a ride with my angel, sitting here next to me. On a ride with my angel, where the world is so free. On the 7th, God rested, but I'm up at 6. Bike down to St. James, don cassock and surplice. Speak Latin, burn incense, pour water and wine. Catch crumbs of a wafer below faces, some troubled, some sublime. I pray for enlightenment, maybe someday I'll know. But for now, it's warm cinnamon buns. Break my fast, then go for a ride to my angel. How happy I'll be. A great big hug, always waiting for me. All my sins forgiven, with a laugh and a smile. Made it to heaven, if just for a while. She married a trained man, Irish, once handsome and strong. Many long nights he spent, way down the line he'd be gone. Passing time and drinking, didn't bother or care. For his wife and her sisters he'd left waiting back there. If he knew her like I did, he couldn't wait to get home. She'd have everything perfect and not end up alone. Working hard in the city, her own dressmaking shop. Put her nephew through school, world depression took a lot. The drunk up and died after years of excess, but left a pension and a pass to ride the rails for life. Not for the boy, he never had, that son of a bitch. But with her nephew and his son, she would ride forever. Ride with my angel, sitting here next to me. Ride with my angel, when the world was so free. I am barely 12, you must be 80. Why would God take you from me? He must have a plan, he always knows best. You'll watch me from heaven, surely I'm blessed. Climb up the trunk of a half-fallen giant, swing down a Tarzan vine. Run far back in deep woods, jump streams frozen over, or rushing in spring through silent pine forests quiet with snow. Then burst into wildflowers, the snap of clay pigeons rolling in tall grass, falling on crackling straw in late summer sun. This our Sunday world, a house, an attic, stuffed with treasures from faraway lands, reached by steamship and trains, massive dragon chairs, tiny ivory elephants, fancy glasses of pop. Find a pistol to run off, hobos and tramps thread a belt and pump old singer treadles. Tear around the porch, ride a rocking couch, play in grandpa's garage of 1,000 tools. National Geographic native girls from 1922. Flip switches, turn dials on the wireless, pick berries and grapes before it gets cold. Bring up jars of jam from the cellar in spring. Now when I ride the Coast Starlight Southwest Chief or Shinkansen. No matter from Kowloon to Shanghai or Chengdu to Kunming, the overnight Nicolay to St. Petersburg, the toy train from Darjeeling, the Shatabdi or Rajdhani Express, the Howrah or Kalkomail, Eurostar through the Channel, TGV, Deutsche Bahn, ICE. My heart always takes me back for a ride on the old Pensy. Ride with my angel, sitting here next to me. On a ride with my angel, now the world is so free. All my sins forgiven, with a laugh and a smile.